Greetings and Happy New Year, friends. It's hard for me to believe that we're already 3 full weeks into 2025. It feels like just yesterday I was celebrating on New Year's Day with my friends, and then in the blink of an eye, here we are over halfway through January. Normally, at the beginning of the year, I'd be sending you messages about setting intentions for the year ahead or asking you questions about what it is that you want to let go of from the previous year that no longer serves you. So far this year, I haven't done much of that at all. In fact, this year has been fairly quiet and contemplative for me in the first few weeks, and one of the things I've been contemplating is just how quickly the course of one's life can change, sometimes in the blink of an eye. On a larger scale, I can't help but think about all those people whose lives were affected in California from the damage of those horrible wildfires. Actor James Woods was interviewed on CNN after he lost his home in the Pacific Palisades fire. An emotional Woods said, "I thought I'd be stronger than this. One day you're swimming in the pool, and the next day it's all gone." On a more individual scale, but equally heart-wrenching, is the story of my dear friend and co-author Jim. He and his beautiful wife Christiana were expecting their second child, a son. 9 days before Christmas, as they prepared to announce their exciting news to family and friends, they got a call from the midwifery that would forever change their life. They found out that the beautiful baby that they were waiting anxiously for tested positive for a deadly trisomy that would give it zero chance of survival. In the blink of an eye, their dreams were wiped out and turned into an unimaginable nightmare of grief over the loss of a child. On a personal level, I had my own blink of an eye moment a few weeks back on Christmas Eve. I was going about my business, getting ready for my traditional Christmas Day outing for Chinese food and a movie, when I got the news that my dear friend Chuck had fallen down a flight of stairs, injured his head, and was in the process of dying. My holiday week, which was supposed to be filled with fun and celebration, quickly turned into a period of mourning and sadness. Chuck was a part of my most inner circle of friends. Over the years, we spent thousands of hours together, dining out, going to the theater, or just wandering around some of Chicago's more famous spots like a bunch of tourists. Perhaps one of our favorite spots was one of Chicago's most famous spots, Wrigley Field. I can't even count how many Cubs games Chuck and I went to together, and I have no idea how I'm ever going to go to another Cubs game without him by my side, laughing and wearing an upside-down rally cap, inside out, crazy. In the blink of an eye, Chuck was gone, and here I am with many others starting my 2025, missing him and wishing that he was still here. In my mind, there are only two things that can help us move through the grief we experience when we lose someone or something in the blink of an eye. Those two things are time and community. It's been a month now since Chuck died, and I can't say that I've moved all the way through the grief process, but I do know that I feel better now than I did. I've had time to chat with friends and family. A few weeks ago, I spent time with Chuck's wife, his son, and his son's wife. We shared stories, and we laughed, and we cried. The healing continues. You may be wondering why I'm focusing on such a heavy topic to start my 2025 series of video blogs, but the truth is that I share what's present for me in any moment in time. And it can't always be 100% positive. It can't always be a 100% positive message. Nobody can live in a positive mindset 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. In fact, it's not even healthy to do so, in my opinion. If we don't talk, write, and speak about things when they are still raw and very emotional, then we can have a tendency to suppress those challenging feelings that we need to have rise to the surface so that we can be whole again. One cannot experience pleasure unless they know the duality of pain. One cannot know the beauty of seeing the light unless they know what it's like to sit in darkness. One cannot know joy unless they know the agony of grief. So while my new year was not quite as happy as I expected it to be, I can't help but notice how grateful I am. I'm grateful for the many blessings that I have in my life. I'm grateful for my abundant health and, frankly, for all the abundances I have in all aspects of my life. I think of all the things I'm grateful for. The thing that I'm most grateful for is my community of people. And as I'm moving forward into 2025, I want to thank each and every one of you for investing your time and being a part of my life. Don't be surprised if the next time I see you, I give you an even bigger hug than I would normally give you. The last few weeks have reminded me how precious every single moment and every single situation is. And I'm setting my intention to live 2025 fully alive in every moment, just in case anything changes in the blink of an eye. Well, that's it for this time. I'm looking forward to the year ahead. It's going to be an amazing year full of both celebrations and challenges. That book that I've been promising you all most definitely will be coming out sometime in 2025. My preference would be sooner rather than later. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart for sharing life's journey with me. Ciao, ciao for now.